Good morning, everybody. This is the start of day 3 on our delivery from Rhode Island down to St. Maarten. We're about 50 hours out, and we've covered approximately 415 nautical miles. So we have 2 back-to-back days of over 200 nautical mile runs, which is fantastic. At this rate, we'll be passing up over Bermuda in just 3.5 days, which will be a personal best for me. So yeah, life is good. It's all about waiting for the best weather window to come along. We departed in the morning of November 5th, Tuesday, 2 days ago. And leaving prior to that, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, just made no sense to me. The winds were much lighter, making for a longer passage. And they were quickly shifting to the northeast and east, which is generally speaking a big no-no, because you'll have the wind against the current of the Gulf Stream, and that could make potentially make for an uncomfortable Gulf Stream crossing, which I never like. So I always wait for favorable winds to cross the stream. We have had 20 to 30 knots the entire time since we left Newport Harbor. And we raised the sails just outside of the harbor, and we're on a close reach out of Narragansett Bay, out past the wind farms where the shipping lane starts. And then when we cleared the wind farm, we were able to fall off to a beam reach ever since, cruising along at 9.5 to 13.7 knots the entire time. And day 3 here is looking like we'll be over 200 nautical mile a day as well. So again, just really favorable winds, beam reach the entire way, and favorable seas. We've seen nothing more than 1.5 meter waves occasionally, but for the most part, it's been 1 meter swell the entire time, which is nice. And the winds will be kind of clocking to the north tomorrow, and then northeast, and then eventually to the east to get some trades. And while they're north and northeast, we may try and put up the code 0, which will be pretty exciting, and see how many nautical miles we can clear with that thing up. And then after we get up over Bermuda, and south of Bermuda, we'll be on basically a beam reach on the opposite tack, on port tack, heading straight down toward St. Maarten on Highway 64. So 64 degrees longitude, Jesus, 64 longitude. Yeah, so timing was perfect so far for this trip. The only thing I miscalculated was the moon. I wanted to wait a few more days after the new moon that was in the beginning of this month, to try and get some moonlight to help out at the night time so you can see the horizon, make it a little more comfortable. But I didn't factor in the moon set. So unfortunately it sets pretty early in the evening, so it doesn't really give us any advantage, which is a bummer. But as the week goes on, we should get more and more moonlight, and that will be a little nicer just to be able to see the horizon at night, so you can not get queasy or anything like that. Fortunately, the sea state is very chill, so we're doing pretty well thus far. So that's pretty much it. We're set to have a record delivery here for me, personal best from Newport to St. Maarten. Now we're not even going to stop in Bermuda because we've only burned about 6 gallons of diesel running the generator every once in a while, and we're fully stocked with food. So we're going to just keep on pushing hard and fast up over the north side of Bermuda on our way south. So I'll be in touch later.